This is just a quick look at the Warlord Undivided event at the moment. It's got this big giant scorpion with flaming effects, and it's of the flaming element. And supposedly the best counter is a water element weapon. So I have a water element weapon, which is yeah, you won't find it there. We'd have to go out to here. It's way down here somewhere. What is it? Way down. Where's it hiding? Here it is. So 254 million damage per bullet, apparently, per shot. Per minute, we're doing 63 billion, but they counted at 63 and a half thousand million, but really it's just 63.5 billion. So it sounds like quite a lot of damage. And then, of course, you get plus 500 versus a fire boss. And if we go in here and we activate the ability on it, it's not activated at the moment. It's why it's in white. If it was coloured, it would be activated. It would be plus 350 against the fire boss on top of the 500. And then you can use armor that helps boost that as well. I tried all that, and I was only doing about 1 trillion damage, which isn't enough. Then we've got another weapon here, which a lot of people use if they don't have a proper element gun for the boss, which is this one here. It's got very high fire output because the damage per shot looks to be the same, but the damage per minute is massive, 106 billion. And this has some other effects as well, but it's not for the fire thing, so that's not going to do any effect on it. So we don't need to worry about that. This can do about 1.5 trillion to maybe 2 trillion if you're lucky. But I think it's more around, average is more around 1.5 trillion on this particular boss. But on a water element boss, this is very powerful gun. But yeah, so that's not good enough. 1.5 is not good enough. So then we go to this gun here. Now this is for against a water boss as well. So it's the wrong type of thing. And as you can see, it does 220 million per shot. So it's a bit lower. And only 55 billion. So it's doing half the damage per minute as the storm shot. But this has got some interesting features, which is perseverance plus 500 once you get you've kept the gun reticle on the boss for 3 seconds. There's a circle around it, and it goes filled with white. Once it's fully filled up, it'll be doing max damage, which would be the 500% damage increase. And it also has symbiosis, which reset the cooldown of associated gear abilities or refreshes the duration of it. So I'll show you how that works. Very cool. So yeah, although the gun looks like it's a bit weaker, when you add these abilities together, it does actually make a very interesting difference So you can do around 3 trillion. I'm not sure. I doubt you'd be able to get 3.5 trillion, but you can get 3 trillion pretty comfortably. So that's really good. But it's a bit of a different way of playing. You don't kind of just try and shoot as many bullets as you can. The trick is to wait for the that perseverance ability to go to maximum damage. So if we go, let's go back to the event, and of course my gear set ability is this one here, Deadeye, which gives me critical hit chance plus 50 and critical damage boost of 0.5x. But the thing is that I'm already getting a damage boost here from parts of the gear. So my armor's got +1, arms +1, legs +1, head +1. So I mean that's what, +4, and then of course I think the helmet gives me +1 as well. So that's 5, and then we're getting plus 0.5 on with when the ability activates. So that probably isn't even listed at the moment. So that would be 7.5. So, but we're still at 5, and then there must be. I must say something. Let's have a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 on the gun. Okay, there you go. 7. So the gun gives you 2. So that's 7. And then if I activate the ability, it's 7.5. And this will jump from 1 to 51. So we're just slightly over the halfway mark. If 50% is halfway in this game, I don't know. It's a bit weird because you can get like 120%, 135%, 850%. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah, it basically means that this is going to do a lot of damage when you've got the perseverance filled up, maximum damage boost from that. You've got your other ability on, which gives you increased critical hits, and this is 7.5 times damage. And then symbiosis is going to be just cycling those around and around and around, so you don't have to keep activating them manually with pushing the keys on your keyboard. So that's cool. So let's go and I'll just show you how this works. So the idea is just to be like real patient and don't rush and try and get as much damage as you can from each bullet that you fire at.
Try not to get hurt out there.
So we just put on that and that, and then so we just kind of wait till this fills up. It's got immunity. Okay, well if I kill this guy here, you'll see it refreshes the bars on the cooldown. So that's basically how you do it. You just keep going like this. So we'll get one more cycle, and then I'll have to kill that guy to refresh the bars before they run out. There's also these time boosts that pop up, which you want to try and get as well. So see, there's one over there popped up. There's a 6 seconds. Oh, we missed that one. Yeah, sometimes it pays to zoom out and have a bit of a look around. But it's a bit annoying because you have to be scoped for this ability to activate. Otherwise, you don't get the white circle pull up because there is no white circle. So you have to be scoped. So you just have to try and have a look around while you're reloading. But as you can see, if you can keep getting those time bonuses, then it really does help kind of stretch out how long you can keep going.
Good kill.
Yeah, it wasn't very good shooting though, was it? Yeah. It doesn't pay to shoot those things down the bottom like, as soon as they pop up. You try and wait as long as you
Take out that
can.
RPG, fast.
Now the RPG, he's going to fire 3 rockets at me. The first 2 won't hit, so as long as you get him before he does his third, you'll be okay. So this is all you need to do, just, you know, be patient and don't need a rush or anything. As long as you're consistent and get all your, as many of those power-ups as you can. And the time boosters, but it looks like maybe that's all the time boosters that we're going to get this time. Haven't seen another one for a while. You get them and then they kind of dry up and then you don't see them anymore. So we can just focus on killing the boss here. As long as you can keep those cooldowns on those abilities, if you can keep that going, it really does help to slow the time down. As you can see, it's basically almost, I'd say it lengthens out the every second by about maybe 2.5 seconds or something like that. Wow, look at that. So we did 3.7 trillion, 3.8. That's pretty good. And I mean, I wasn't rushing or anything. I'm trying not to anyway. There was a few magazines where I kind of stuffed up a little bit, but that's really amazing. That I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't think we'd get 3.5 trillion. So almost 3.8. That's pretty good. So yeah, that's what it's how this setup works. It's not too bad if you like a kind of a casual experience, because I didn't use any resources in that fight. I didn't. I was just using the abilities. I only had to activate them once, and then I could just keep them going using the symbiosis on the gun. So that's really quite a nice little setup. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.